Joe Root's Masterclass seals memorable chase as England clinch ODI series. In a match filled with mistakes, missed chances, and moments of magic, one man stood head and shoulders above the rest, Joe Root. In a performance that will be remembered among his finest in ODI cricket, Root anchored England's chase with a masterful unbeaten 166, leading them to a 3-wicket victory over a revitalized West Indies side in Cardiff, and with it, a series win. This was not just 100, it was a career-defining, tempo-defining, match-winning epic from the now all-time leading ODI run scorer for England. Amid doubts about his white ball credentials in the modern T20-driven era, Root delivered a firm rebuttal and then some. His innings was one of calculation, calm, and ultimately class. The context of the classic. When England chose to bowl first, they might have expected more control than they ultimately managed. Dropped catches and sloppy fielding marred their performance, allowing West Indies to post 308. Kesey Carty's made an ODI century, 103 provided the spine, while Hope 78 and Brandon King 59 added crucial support. Despite leaving 14 deliveries unused, West Indies had the scoreboard pressure in their favor. And when England collapsed 2-2 for 2 with Jamie Smith and Ben Duckett back in the shed without scoring, it seemed like the pressure was telling. Root, the silent destroyer. Enter Root, calm, composed, cold-blooded. He assessed the carnage and plotted a revival. Together with Will Jacks, who struck an aggressive 49, Root added 143 at a runner ball to bring England back from the brink. What set this innings apart was not just the sheer number of runs, it was the timing. Root went from anchor to aggressor seamlessly. He exploded after reaching 50, needing just 45 more balls to reach his century, which he brought up in style with a 6 and a swept 4. As wickets fell around him, including Captain Butler to a vicious bouncer from, Root continued to manipulate the field, hit boundaries with ease, and keep the required rate firmly under control. His final boundary, a stylish on-drive, was the perfect exclamation mark on an innings of near perfection. The West Indian resistance. The defeat was bitter for West Indies, not because they were outclassed, but because they had fought so valiantly. 4 for 31 was outstanding with the ball, as was Ford early on. Carty's tone was measured, patient, and mature. And yet, for all the heart shown, they had no answer to Root's clinical precision. Their fielding woes mirrored England's earlier. Dropped catches of Root and Brooke came back to haunt them, while key moments slipped through their grasp. In many ways, their defeat was not about being inferior, it was about not taking their chances. The bigger picture. Root's innings not only put England 2-0 up in the 3-match series, but reignited discussion about his role in white ball cricket. In a time when explosive hitting dominates headlines, Root reminded everyone of the power of timing, placement, and composure. His 166 not out is now the highest score of his ODI career and among England's greatest chases in the format. With the Champions Trophy behind them and a home summer ahead, England will take heart from the fact that Root still has plenty to offer in colored clothing. West Indies, on the other hand, must feel a blend of pride and frustration. Their performance was a massive improvement from their thrashing at Edgbaston, but ultimately still not enough. Their young guns showed fire, but their execution lacked polish. takeaways. Joe Root is back and better than ever in ODIs. His 18th century was a masterclass in construction, adaptability, and stroke play. Drop chances haunted both teams, but England capitalized better. West Indies are rebuilding, and players like Carty and offer bright spots. England's fielding needs addressing, but they now have a series win to build from. Root's innings had everything: the context, the skill, the pressure, and the finish. When future fans discuss the great one-day knocks played by Englishmen, this one will be near the top of the list. Joe Root didn't just save England, he reminded the world why he remains one of its most complete, enduring batting craftsmen.